fast-changing and unpredictable market, innovating firms often compete through pacing, scheduling change at predictable time intervals. For example, think of Moore's law, prophesied by Gordon Moore in the 60s, that chip capacity would double every 18 months. At first blush, Moore's law might seem to be a law of physics. However, it is just a business objective that the Intel engineers and managers took to heart and used to set the pace of the industry for decades. Another example of pacing is Apple. Apple introduces a new product periodically, often self-cannibalizing. Pacing has two dimensions: the predictability or unpredictability and the speed, i.e. the rate of change. If firms are predictable, then it is highly unlikely that they will derive competitive advantage. Hence, within the regularity of pacing, firms would likely introduce elements of unpredictability. Think of your heart rate, for example. While the heart beats at a regular pace, each beat is different and there is subtle variation. Or as with the previous case on Apple, while everyone expects a new iPhone to be released every fall, there is enough uncertainty and unpredictability about the action that keeps everyone guessing. So we analyze systemic innovations, patents that recombine knowledge across a wide variety of disciplines for semiconductor firms and their pacing. Specifically, we were trying to understand the conditions under which the unpredictability in pacing would lead to competitive advantage through more impactful inventions. We found that unpredictability in the pace of invention helps a firm that occupies a very crowded competitive niche. That is, the firm innovates in an area that has many other innovators developing a lot of different inventions. Presumably, the unpredictability confers advantage by impeding in imitation. This thesis is further borne out by the finding that unpredictability helps firms that produce invention at a faster rate. Therefore, imitation by other firms is deterred both by this fast pace as well as the unpredictability. Unpredictability in pacing is also helpful for firms that are integrated rather than firms that pursue a fabulous business model. This is because such firms have lower dependencies with suppliers and are therefore better able to control the process. Finally, firms that innovate in systematic innovations are concentrated in few knowledge areas also benefit from pacing. The reason is lower coordination cost and easier developments of routines and capabilities.